All right. Let's make sure this works. What's up, everybody? Let's get it started. Writes a legend carved in fire. They call him Captain Kirk. What's happening, everybody? Welcome to the show. We are streaming on 3 separate platforms right now. We're going to see how this goes today. Welcome everybody on YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok. I've been wanting to do this for a long time, and you are all here, and I thank you all for it. What's up, Kitchen Sink? JPP. Welcome everybody. Get some windows organized so that I can see everybody. Welcome, Heidi. Welcome, JPP. What's going on, everybody? To his side. What is happening? Captain Kirk. I hope everybody is having a most wonderful, wonderful day today. We got a bit to do, a bit to talk about, and some things to fix and build. Projects in the works. And let's talk about Rocky Mountain Rep Rap Festival coming up next month, April 18th and 19th. We're going to have a blast. Ooh, okay, let's get rid of the music. Get rid of the music. Ching. Stop that, stop that, stop that. Let's go to intro scene. Oh my gosh, there I am. Hey, yo, Penguin Makers, what's happening, my guy? Hey, you know what? That's the wrong camera for now. Boing! Turn that camera off. Turn this camera on. Hey, come on. Of course, the camera has to mess up. Jiminy crickets. What's going on, everybody? How you doing? Oh my gosh. We've been doing a lot of work on the workshop. Oh my gosh. It's been enormous amounts of work. Just trying to get things organized so we have a lot more workspace. You guys haven't been here before. We now have a resin workstation for myself and my youngest son. He wants to do resin prints. We're still getting the venting done. We got to get that done here pretty soon. We've got a big old silicone mat coming in tomorrow for that. Today, we're going to be working on this Ender 3 Max Neo, putting a, where'd I put it? I don't even know where I put it. Oh, yeah. This H2V2S extruder on it that was donated by my good friend, Brad, otherwise known as How We Do It. We're going to be tossing that puppy on there so we can print a little bit faster and a little bit more stable. And do me a favor, if you haven't, hit that like, share, subscribe, and share the live stream out, guys. Let's get it more known and more. Let's get it. Let's extend the reach. Extend the reach. You know. Sayer, what's happening over there? Bald, what's going on, my guy? How you doing? It's good to see you. Um, yeah. So let's get a little house cleaning out of the way. Went to the spine surgeon yesterday. Didn't go so well. Told me that due to mismanagement of um, uh, uh, medications, basically the doctor's throwing medications at me and not knowing what the effects were going to be. My nerves are shot. So yeah, there's nothing they can do for me. That's a bummer. We're going to get past it and move on with life, right? That's what we do. Both Varons are down now. Oh my gosh. That's a bummer, my guy. That's a bummer. Angel, what's happening over there on TikTok? Welcome. How are you? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Kitchen Sink. Thank you, guys. You know what? It's been, this is just what happens. Penny Packer Gaming, yo, bro, that's it does suck. 35 years of pain, but it is what it is, and we move on. We can't let it slow us down, right? Junior turned 18. Oh my God. The world's in for a boatload for that kid. Congratulations. Sono, my day is doing pretty good. My day's doing pretty good. We got a lot of work done, and we're gonna do some more today with you guys. We're gonna do some more with you guys. Why does it say? Come on. Okay, there we go. There we go. So, like I said, we're gonna do some work on this guy here. Now, let me switch cameras real quick. Boing. And turn that camera back on. And let's see if this thing will tell it's yeah, come on. You can follow me. Come on. Come on. You can follow me. You can follow me. So I give you guys a little bit of tour of the workshop here. We have our little CNC over here. We got chat so I can see you guys right there. And oh, I gotta bring up the TikTok chat so I can see that. Let's see. Click on that so I can see it. Yeah, let me mute that so I don't hear myself. You may have to leave. Got to eat soon. Oh well, I appreciate you coming on in. I appreciate that. So, and then over here we have another workbench. This is another project that we're doing right here. This is the Voron PC case. Parts are almost finished for that. Just to give you guys a little bit of hint of what the printers are here. This is the Adventure 5M. We have an Anycubic Cobra S1, the Elegoo Centauri Carbon. We have the Duender, the first printer that I have ever built. And then we have another Ender 3 Max Neo, the custom Ender 6 that we just got done. And it's pushing plastic now, by the way, which is awesome. So yeah, we've got a lot of things that are going on. So what do you guys think of this roving camera thing? I think it's pretty sick. So, and then we've got another camera that's over here so you guys can see the work close up. So yeah, I'm enjoying this. You know, the workshop is doing well, and we're doing great. Oh my gosh. Well, thank you. The workshop is dope. You know what? It's a work in progress. We still have to insulate the roof. Summer's coming, so it's the air conditioning's on right now. Door is still open, so it's not doing a lot of good. But it's fun. Anya, thank you so much. I appreciate you. The cam is sick. Well, yeah. I mean, it's an Osbot. And it's a AI controlled PTZ camera. So it does well. So yeah. So pretty soon, there's gonna be a little bit more shelving here, but pretty soon you guys will see some resin prints over here, which is gonna be pretty awesome. Hey, camera. This is the one problem with this camera. Hey, yo, camera. Hey. See, it stops following me. And the reason is because the software stops working. There we go. There we go. The resin station. We have a Anycubic 10K and an Elegoo 8K. So they're good, solid printers. Mythic, thank you for the sub over on the Twitch side. Guys, if you have that Twitch Prime sub, please do me a favor. Use it on me because I appreciate it. Appreciate you. Wow. Holy smokes. You'll have one question, which is your job? I have no job. I am medically retired. So this is my job. Trying to entertain you folks. What's up, RJ? Oh, man. Do I still do 3D printing? Yes. A lot of 3D printing. I haven't done any fun prints recently. Mostly making a lot of things. One of the projects we've got coming up, by the way, everybody, is it's summertime's coming up. So we're going to be doing hydroponics, and we have a greenhouse outside, and it's been suggested, and we are going to follow through with that, about rebuilding our aquaponics greenhouse. And we're going to rebuild it using 3D printing. Instead of purchasing the parts that we usually would purchase over at the Home Depot or Lowe's or what have you, fittings and so forth, we're going to 3D print them. Because it's a low pressure system, we can do this. And it'll actually be a little bit cheaper. Just takes a little bit more time. But we can make custom things, so that'll be pretty cool. Like custom made bell siphons instead of having to manufacture them from hand, which is pretty sick. In America, is it night or morning? It's afternoon, my friend. It is very much afternoon. All right, so let's do this. Let's go ahead and get the other camera up here. Hey, mouse, where are you? The front camera. That is not the camera. Which camera is that? Oh, that's that camera. That's the camera we're looking for. So this is the Ender 3 Max Neo. It's a 300 build volume on the bed, and we're going to put this little guy right here, the H2V2S on it. As you notice, we've clipped all the connections off for easy use. So we'll be crimping some connections back on. And where's my tablet? Because I can't read chat. Well, I'll just have to make do. 3D print an indestructible dog toy and ship it. That's impossible. There's no toy on planet that dogs can't actually do. Printing an ABS, ASA, and acetone smoothing? Heck yeah, we can do that. Don't show the camera in my restroom. I'm not in there. Why would I want to do that? My Lord, my guy. Everybody that's joining over on TikTok, thank you guys so much. This is a different type of channel, everybody. I am not here to sell you products. I know, it's strange. A TikTok channel that doesn't want to sell you stuff. So the only thing we're going to probably have to do is make an extension for the extruder connection. But we will get to that. So we found this neat little adapter here so that we can mount this direct and make sure all the holes are out of that. Cool beans. Yo! Oh boy, that's going to be a pain in the butt. I don't bend very well. Okay. There we are. And grab tools. Let's go ahead and clean up these edges so it looks nice. So how's everybody been? What are you guys working on? What kind of projects? What games are you playing? What's going on in your life? All that good jazz. What? I'm not selling? Why am I here? Yes, I don't, that's the thing. Have you guys noticed that whenever you go to a TikTok live, they're always trying to sell you something? PUBG. Yeah, I know, buddy. And I can't play PUBG anymore. I it's I'll be honest, it's just kind of I'm burnt out of that game. I mean serious burnout on it. I tried to open it up the other day and I just got so disappointed. So let's see what we got here. We may have a small issue because the roller screws on this. I know it goes this direction. Huh. We may have to mark and drill a little bit out on this because the roller screws don't quite match. Interesting. This is actually very interesting. Let me grab a normal Ender 3. I don't know if I have oh, the gantry of this here. I think it's inside. Have I tried arc raiders yet? No, actually, I haven't. There's a bunch of people that have wanted me to, and I'm just not. Other than playing Dune, I've just not been in a real big gaming mood, to be honest. I have been more into doing this. Trying to build the channel and build all this stuff. Amber Fox says, I reckon you like Minecraft. I despise Minecraft, believe it or not. I absolutely do. What's going on, Amber Fox? Good to see you. Say you're just playing Cyberpunk 2077? Amber, if I'll be perfectly honest with you, if I wanted to play an 8-bit game, I would play Quake. Um, those of us that are first generation gamers, we played enough 8-bit games that Minecraft has no appeal to us anymore. Juan Diego, thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate you. But yeah, and as a repeat, just to let you guys know, like I said, we I have absolutely zero interest in selling you things. This is not a TikTok or a channel to sell you stuff. So that's the difference, between me and a lot of other content creators on social media is I'm not here to sell you stuff. I'm here to talk to you and make friends and entertain. And maybe you might learn something, and maybe I'll learn something from you. So, camera. Hey, there we go. There's the camera. Why is the camera? Oh, it's full screen to that. No, 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 no. Okay, I better close this door before the wind decides to rip off my roof. It's getting a little bit windy outside, and I can see the roof flexing. So yeah, huh? We have an issue here that we need to fix, guys. I learn everything from my audience. I mean, that's the thing is we're here to learn from each other. Yeah, see, I'm just not my kids love, absolutely love there we go. There we go. My kids love Minecraft. And pretty much all of them except for my daughter when she was still with us. Um, they all love Minecraft. I've never enjoyed it, not once. And I don't know why. I'll be honest. I just don't know why. So, huh. I mean, there is a way I could do this. I'd have to take this off. But we printed a mount. The way this goes on is this simply slides in. Come on. And mounts like that. And then this slides in right here. Well, okay, these are supposed to slide in like this. And then this slides in and mounts like that. Yes. Yeah, you guys can see that. But we has issue. It's somehow, some way, this is a slightly different mounting plate than the Ender 3, and it shouldn't be. Hmm. What did I do with those extra Ender parts? Oh, this is not gonna be. This is not gonna feel good. Let's get the box of junk out. Oh, that does not feel good. I don't believe it. I Everybody, stand by. Stand by for me. I will return in just a moment. Um, I know where there is a box of Ender parts, and we're just going to go get another roller for the gantry. So I will be right back. When I said that I know that I haven't moved everything out of my house into the workshop, I meant it. What on earth was? Why is this playing? Why was the music playing? Why? What is going on here? What is going on here? Don't I say? Oh my gosh. You're not wrong, Amber Fox. I mean, that's just personality trait, and I'm similar. His back. Oh no. No one fought for your job. Look, we have one. We has one, everybody. Hey, camera. Over here. See, we has one. We will just clean it up here a little bit. And in case anybody didn't know, it's Shamrock Day. I had forgotten that I had all these and more Ender motors. I got about 20 or 30 of them by now. Oh, look, there's the spool holder for the Anycubic. I don't know what that is. Huh. I think I know what I can use that for. And there's another one. More limit switches. So, yeah, real simple swap out, too. And see, this is actually, for the normal Ender, this is actually a bigger plate, which is kind of hilarious. But it doesn't seem to. Yep, that fits absolutely perfectly. So let's loosen the belt up a little bit. Grab the wrench. So who here in chat does not have a 3D printer but is interested in 3D printing? And then we can talk about why you don't have a 3D printer. Is it the cost, or is it you don't know where to start? And I'm not going to try to sell you one. What I am going to do is talk to you about moving forward with one. You just recently acquired your second 3D printer for free. See, that's where you go. Yeah, free printers, man. As a matter of fact, if you just saw the link, what's up, Squid? How you doing? How are you? It's good to see you. If you guys just saw the link there, I started a new initiative that was actually started by a friend called the 3D printer rehab project. And the goal of it is to rehabilitate old 3D printers and give them away to people that wanting to learn, um, and mostly to give them away to students um, that either their families can't afford them, or they live in areas where they're not readily available, such as out here where I live. Now, that's also completely dependent on the state you live in, such as like in Washington state, it is now illegal to own them, for the most part, anyhow. Ah, So swapping these out is actually fairly simple on these Cartesian style printers. You loosen the belt, you loosen the rollers, and then you slide it back on. That is, if you loosen all three rollers. And I didn't do that. There we go. Voila. And we just tighten it back up. I'll just stop and check chat here. Brad can make an entire house just with 3D printers. You're surviving, Squid? Understand. I get that. I'm kind of in the same position. In case you weren't here, I recently, for the first time in 35 years, got to see a spinal surgeon yesterday, and that didn't go so well. He told me that there's nothing that can be done surgically, which I kind of expected. And he basically threw every doctor that I've ever seen under the bus and informed me that uh, the entire reason for what I'm going through currently is doctors prescribing me medications and not knowing what the result would be. So medication mismanagement is what he called it. Holy smokes, Amber! You want to find me a laser, please? I'll take a laser for free, or a big CNC, preferably a mill. But I'll take a router table as well. I mean, I'm not going to be you know choosy. The irony is there's a lot of people out there that go, well, I'm not going to ask for free stuff. I am not above asking for free stuff, honestly. Um, so here's the situation, folks. I'm retired. I have no income, and I'm currently in the process of trying to get disability. Thus means I have no income. So let's tighten these belts up. And then we adjust the rollers. And the bad part is on this thing, you adjust it from the bottom. And you don't want it to be stupidly tight, but you want it to where there's very little play, but you can still move the roller. And that is just about as perfect as it's going to get. And that's just about now a little bit less tension. Too tight, too tight, too tight. I've been dealing with these enders for so many years. I kind of from feel I know what it's supposed to feel like. That's about right. So instead of going through the hassle of redesigning the wheel. We just simply changed it out. You know what I mean? The laser diodes alone are 5K a pop. Well, I mean, sure, you can go find me one of those too. Yeah, I know, RJ. My wife's disability took 3 years. So, oh yeah, and an eccentric nut, adjusting an eccentric nut. Exactly. The fun part about that conversation with the surgeon was, is I told he recorded that conversation in transcription, and I told him, I said, don't delete that, and he goes, why? And I said, because I may need to use that in court. And he kind of looked shocked at it, and he goes, what? I said, you just threw every doctor I've ever had under the bus. I may decide to sue them for malpractice. He kind of like, oops, I probably shouldn't have opened my mouth. And I'm like, no, you really shouldn't. But at least he was the first doctor that's been honest with me. I kind of appreciated that, you know? Camera, you're supposed to follow me. Come on now. Wait, is this thing in sport tracking mode? No, it's not. Come on. And I want to thank everybody for being here with me. I mean, it's very generous of you guys to spend your time with poor old little me. You know, but I am now on painkillers again after being off of them for almost 20 years now, because it has gotten to the point where I can't function. So we gave it our all not to be on them, but the doc finally had enough of my whining. And I am out of M3 by sixes. So let's find. No, it'd be M3 by eights that I need, not M3 by sixes. Oh, wait, I'm not out of them. I have a brand new case of them. Or do I? I am out of them in this one too. That seems to be the absolute most used nut ever. Let's look in this screw case. Nope, that one's out as well. Hmm. Well, where did I put those Ferrari drawers? I think I've lost my mind. I think I've lost my mind. They're right up here. We found some. See, I need another monitor over here so I can read chat on this work table too. Could be inexperienced doctors, though. Some of these doctors have been practicing for 20 and 30 years that I've seen, so I doubt it. Yeah, but, you know, I'm not going to let them. They may have ruined my body, but I won't let them ruin my life completely. I've had enough of that nonsense, I tell you what. So that fits beautifully. It's the exact screws that I need. So let's get that mounted. Huh, okay. So this gets mounted right there. See, look at that. Isn't that pretty? Isn't that pretty, y'all? Let's see, let's move this camera a little bit closer and down so you guys can see better. There we go. Hey, man. Like, what's up, man? It's going to take M3 by 8s as well. That's no bueno. I don't think I have any M3 by 8 caps. And that thing's going to want cap screws. I suppose I could use 10s on that, since that's just, well, I got to be real careful about that. Well, no, I don't. No, I don't. I only need 2 of those. So we're going to use M3 by 10s on this. And then when we get done with stream, I will go to Amazon and order. Yeah, those will work just fine. An entire box of M3 by 10s, or M3 by 8s, actually. Nice and secure. So let's go back over here. Oh, god dang it. Oh, boy, that hurts. Let's see what you guys got on chat for me. I'd rather be, I'd rather a doctor be an ass and straight than get lied and medicated. I mean, pretty much. That's probably that's the thing that I've been dealing with is they all lie to me. Okay, so those are actually in there. Bum, 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 bum. There's a lot of things that we go through in our daily lives, and stuff like that's just one of them. You just got to deal with it. Idiot doctors is just one of them. So, like a moron, State Farm is there. I went through and cut the heater core off of that instead of just unscrewing it from the other heater block. So I guess you know what? We will just splice it because yeah, we'll just splice it because it doesn't make sense to do anything else. What did I do with the one that came out of it? Oh, right, it's right there. Get off there! Give me that! Give me that! Oh, and I'm not too fond of the way he routed the wires on this, so we're going to do it a little bit differently. I'm just going to route them to the side, and we'll just put our screws in this way. And I'm always appreciative of the people that, go through the hassle of designing these models to do this. That's the wrong driver, so that I don't have to do it. Because that way I could do this stream for you guys today with this particular project. Otherwise, I would have had to come up with something else to do. So let's that one's going to be tricky to get to. Yeah, we're going to see if we can do the bed forward. Nope, that's not going to work either. Well, let's just move Z up. Should have thought of that before. Okay, so that is mounted. China 3D printer. Link 4 Hunter, thank you for joining us. I appreciate you. Squid, you have a valiant mission there. I appreciate you for that. Because I would not want anybody suffering what I have suffered. Camera, excuse you. Come on, follow me. What do you mean ABS is a pain? Talking about ABS, the printing material? I got too close to the camera. It doesn't know where I am at. It's so confused. Come on, camera. Come over here with me. ABS that's all I print with. I print with ASA and ABS. As a matter of fact, here, let's walk you back. Let's walk you back so you can see this. Central 3D Printing is my only filament sponsor, and I love them so very. Camera, hello. Come here. Come on. It's like a disobedient puppy. Come on. Come on, you can do it. Come on, puppy. Right here. Come on. This whole rack of filament, all of this right here, is Central 3D's ABS Plus. It is the greatest thing in the world to print with. I never have hardly any issues with it, as long as you use the correct nozzle on their sparkle. Use an 06 nozzle. It's perfect. And, when you're printing ABS, use an enclosed machine, because if you don't, you're going to have problems. And it comes in great colors. You have sparkle black, sparkle red, red, black, green, purple, blue. The blue is beautiful. Yellow, regular red, white, brown. I mean, it's all the common colors, and it's cheap. It's like 13, 14 bucks. Central3dprinting.com. I'm not selling it to you, but I'm going to pimp them out because they sponsor me. And everybody, I got to sit down for a minute. We're going to sit here and chat. Oh, God. Let's switch cameras. Oofta. So I've been stuck wearing a TENS unit pretty much 24 hours a day these days. And with the pain medications, it's been rough. I don't do well. but I'm doing the best I can. So I'm having the time of my life trying to do what I do. You printed 3 things and they all shrunk at the bottom. Print them slower and turn your cooling down. Turn your cooling down on your part fan to 60%. ABS and ASA both have a shrinkage issue. That is a known problem. Let me go get my vapor. Oh, God dang it. Don't you do it. Yeah, I've got a tail on me. That's my TENS unit. But, oh, Lord, we're going to sit here and have a chat for a minute. But I love ABS and ASA. It's strong, it's weather resistant, and it just does what I need it to do. And, you know, it's just as inexpensive, for the most part, as PETG. Plus, you can smooth it. You can vapor smooth it, which means no sanding. What's going on with this thing? But yeah, we've got a lot of projects going on, and we're trying to get through them as quickly as we possibly can so that we can get to some of the good stuff. Like right behind the camera there is the Voron PC case project. Um, Alan Mendick built that project, and it is an absolute fun project. I'm almost done with the parts for it. I've had to reprint them a couple of times due to changes, and I'm so looking forward to doing that one with you guys. We're going to do it live on stream, and then I'm going to be cutting that up into some shorts and some long form video. But Central 3D sponsored all of the filament for that. I bought the project. It was not sponsored to me by anybody. And I'm so looking forward to getting that one done. The Ender 6, that one is for the most part done. We still have a few things to do to get it cleaned up. I need to put the 5-inch display on it so that I can actually see what I'm doing. And then we're going to do a whole day of tuning on that, a whole stream for just tuning and, getting that one, where it is on the road to say. I did find skirts for it so that we can get it raised up and get the electronics bay covered up and get fans installed. So that'll be good. And then put the external panels on it and the top hat back on. And then I got to find a place to put it because it's really too big for the shelves. So that'll be interesting. It's actually too tall for even the top shelf. And then one of the other projects we have is we have the 3MS filament changer that we're adding actually a Prusa MMU3 buffer system to. So that we're going to be putting that on the Ender 6 so we can do color changes. So we got a lot of projects. And just as a quick, housekeeping stuff, guys, if you're over on Twitch and you have that Twitch Prime sub and you haven't used that, if you would do me a big old solid and throw that at me, it sure helps the channel out, and I do appreciate you. I never ask you to purchase a subscription because I know it costs money. Not everybody's got money. So, but if you would, please like, follow, and subscribe on any platform you're on. It helps the algorithm. And if you can, share the stream out, share the channels out, and, you know, just help me boost my production out there. Um, over the last few months, we've lost some subscribers because I haven't been streaming as much, and we're going to correct that. So, trying to get back up to where I'm going at least twice a week, and we're going to be putting out some short and some long form content. By the way, you guys haven't seen these. We have two different forms of maker chips that we're producing for Rocky Mountain this year. And the camera's not picking that up. But we first produced these. These were garbage. But I'm going to walk over to the camera and show you guys these. If you are coming to Rocky Mountain Rep Rap Festival, feel free to come up to me and go, "Hey, Captain, how you doing? Can I have a maker chip?" And I'll hand you one of these guys. Now, here's the kicker. If it's got a white rim around it, or if it's got the metallic blue rim around it, those are special. But if it's got a metallic red rim around it, that is an uber special coin. And later on in the year, there will be a giveaway for those that received those coins. And they'll be given out at random. And then I will also be giving away coins on stream. So what we'll be doing is we'll be doing some random after, not this stream, but after I get it some printed. So in the next stream or two, we'll be doing some random giveaways. And sadly, you got to have to be in the U.S. because I can't afford to ship things overseas. But these are light enough to be put in an envelope. All you got to do is join the Discord. If you win, DM me, and I'll give you a confirmation code that from when you won. You DM me your address. Don't even have to give me your real name, and I will send you a coin. Mid-year, July 31st, we'll be doing a drawing for anybody that gets a crimson coin, the one with the red rim around it. How you doing? Anybody that has a crimson rimmed coin, and I'll show you the filament that those will be printed from. It's this filament right here. Anybody that gets one of those will win a gift certificate on Amazon. Or not a gift certificate, but an Amazon gift card. Because not everybody's into 3D printing. I'm going to make it fair. But I'll be giving away five $10 gift certificates, but it only counts for those that get the crimson ones. They'll I'm going to be printing 500 total maker coins. There's going to be 100 crimson ones given away, and they'll be given away at random. What's up, Red Light? Welcome. So, yeah. So, whether you're at Rocky Mountain or whether you're on stream and you win a coin, or whether you get one at Rocky Mountain, or if you see me on the street and you go, hey, Captain, because I'll always have a handful of these with me. If you get a crimson rimmed coin, you get a chance to win a $10 Amazon gift card. Okay, back to doing what we do. You know what I'm saying? Let's go to the other camera. Camera! Hey, over here. Thank you. So we've got the H2V2S over here. So one thing we got to do is we're going to have to extend this plug because it won't reach over here. You see this? It won't reach. We need to put like 12-inch extension on it. So it's got to have to go all the way over there. Well, maybe 18 inches, somewhere around there. That's what you said. And we may have one of those in the junk drawer, but we will have to look for it later. We have one right here. We just got to put an end on it. The opposite end. Which end is on here? I don't know. Yep, that's the wrong end. Well, we got a piece of cable we can use though. And we're just taking this nice and slow, by the way, everybody, because you know what? There's no hurry. We want to do things right. So, and then we have the CR Touch, which we got to put on here. We need some screws and some nuts, some M3 nuts. We had our little break, so let's get back to work. Do, 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 do. Tell you what, the pain is real right now. Normally, I'd be tearing this printer down to get it ready for doing another project of something of some sort, but I need this printer right now because my son is a huge Lego fan. My 20-year-old, and he's building this huge diorama for Helldivers. Oh, apparently TikTok has restricted my live for some audiences. Somebody has reported me. Well, thank you for reporting me. Boo. Swamp Dog Armory. Boo. And the wifey's in chat. But what was I saying? I don't remember. My brain just shut off instantly. Um, yep, forgot what I was saying. Tell you what, guys, getting old sucks. Getting old absolutely sucks. But whether we get this wired or not, oh, I was talking about my son. My son he's doing this big diorama, and he wants to do for a Lego for Hell Divers, I think it is, and he wants me to print these huge bottom plates for Lego or Lego like what have you. So we're going to be doing these bottom plates. I think they're going to be 50 by 50s for Lego, which let me grab a ruler here. So essentially, it's going to be 11 inches by 11 inches. We're going to be doing like 20 of them out of, I ordered this off Amazon, this brown PLA, this Inland brown PLA. Inland is a brand made by Micro Center, and it's actually not made by Micro Center. It's usually either Polymaker or some other brand similar these days. I don't even know who makes Inland anymore. They vary from batch to batch. It's basically whoever can get it to them cheapest. But everybody joining over on TikTok, thank you guys for being here. We've had like 1,200 people pop through, and there's, at some point, there are a lot of you guys stuck around, but there's not a lot of people staying right now because I think they're thinking that I'm trying to sell something. I was like, no, I don't want to sell anything to you. I'm the only person on TikTok that actually doesn't want to sell you anything. I just want to talk and entertain. Hmm. Sorry, I was really tired of that being dusty. All right, so where did the screws go that were already in that? That's the question. Yeah, no matter. We'll just grab some others. Those were tiny little guys anyway. No, don't pop out of the socket. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. What's funny is you see these setups with the H2V2S running all the time, and people are running them without fans. And I go, how are you running these without fans? Ta-da! All right, so we need to pull this back so we can get the fan cable, thermistor cable, and this stuff back so we can splice her on in. And here's how we're going to do this with the hot end here. We're going to cheat a little bit. What do we got? What did you miss about reporting? Somebody reported me for adult content over on TikTok. It happens. It is what it is. So, because this is not going to be a permanent setup, I'm going to use two of these little Wagos. You know what? I'm not going to do this with Wagos because that's just going to leave one ugly little mess. Yeah, we're not going to do it that way. But that also means I need to find something to strip that wire. I need to find a stripper. Go ahead and clip that. Feel free to clip it. So what's funny is I tightened this and now I'm going to untighten it so I can take it out. Because it just makes it easier. And then I can just put an end on for that one, for the thermistor. So where's my knife? There it is. There it is. So for those of you just joining, I try to make my streams enjoyable and entertaining as well as somewhat educational. You know, there's a lot of things that I do. They're not always the proper way to do things, but not everybody also has the best tools to do them with. So I try to make things practical. So do I want to put JST PH2s on this or JST XHs? I think for that, we're going to do neither. I think for that, we will do neither. Let's see. Where's two pin? No, those are one pin. No, those are PCB only. Can't use those, darn it. Those are female, those are male. An XT60 connector. I know I've got to have some connector over here that will work for this properly. I only have about a billion different types of connectors in this place. I never have adult content. Exactly. I'm not an adult. I'm a Toys R Us kid. I spent a billion years at Toys R Us because I refuse to grow up and I'm immortal. I'm looking for a specific connector that I have, y'all. Bear with me. That's not it. I've got some XT30s somewhere in this shop. Yo, camera, do you and I have to have a talk? Seriously, do we need to talk? Do you have issues today? I am not that hard to miss. I am a 6'1", big old fat guy. And I know I didn't use those connectors on any other project because I didn't have any other project to use them on. No. The question ends up, oh God, I need to put drawer handles on these things. What did I do with them? Do you guys know, ladies and gentlemen, do you know? Do you know what I know? Y'all gotta be good. I gotta hop out. Well, go get it. All right, JPP. Thanks for being here, my friend. Well, we're not going to give up here because we have to get this done. I'm just very confused. Huh. I guess for now, you know, Heidi, you take things too damn literally. I love you for it, but you take things too literally. Boy, the wind is howling outside, y'all. Beating up my building. Hmm. Do you know what I know? See, these are PCB mount ones, and I don't like using these for this particular application because they don't tend to stick very well. So, and then the multi-box here, we have all sorts of connectors, but nothing that I'm wanting, which is extraordinarily disappointing to me. Because I just bought a pack of these darn things, and I don't know where they are. And I bought them for applications just like this. So I guess we're going to have to use the Wago. It's going to be a little bit messy, but it'll work. Lay off my Wago, man. Wagos are great for things in a pinch. Get it? Because that's what they do is they pinch. And then I will actually go through and find the actual connectors that I need and change these out after stream. Because I want the correct ones on here. Get your butt in there. Come on. Well, that's in there. Yeah. I'm glad that's not going to be permanent because that just looks ugly as heck. Matter of fact, I don't like that at all. I really don't. I don't like it at all, chat. Oh, how long have we been streaming, y'all? Too many crickets. Now we're in 24 minutes. Guys, I'm going to go ahead and call it here. I can barely stand up. Even with pain medication and everything, I can barely stand up. So, um, yeah, it's been fun, and we will be more prepared. We got the shop clean. That's what took forever today. I want to thank everybody for being here, and it's been a blast, everybody. And Kay and Scene over on TikTok, thank you for being here. You guys are awesome. We're going to be doing a lot more streaming over on TikTok. And now that we know everything works, we can multi-stream again without going through Streamlabs. Sadly, we're going to be canceling our Streamlabs membership altogether since we don't need that. and just streaming direct. So we'll be back again. We'll see what happens on Thursday. Not sure if I've got to drive my son to an appointment or not on Thursday. We'll find out. We'll see what happens. But we will definitely be back. If I don't stream on Thursday, we will do a stream on Friday. How's that sound? So we're going to try to maintain a continuous schedule again. Y'all have a great rest of your day. Thank you for being here. The captain's out of here. I love you. Adios.